of this Parliament as the Speaker. I beg to move.
Thank you. The candidate, step forward to state your consent. Please note that as per the rules, you only state your consent to the nomination and nothing else.
Much obliged, my Lord. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, my Lord, the Chief Justice, the honorable members of Parliament, in as few words as it takes, I, Norbert Mao, Member of Parliament for Laro Peche, hereby consent to my nomination to take the chair as the Speaker. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Any other nomination?
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Lordship, the Chief Justice, colleagues, members of Parliament, I'm here on two folds. One, to close the nomination. Two, to move on a matter of procedure under Rule 17, Sub-Rule 1. My Lord, Office of the Speaker carries immense responsibilities, and the 11th Parliament has been alleged to have been the epicenter of corruption. Therefore, I move under Rule 17, Sub-Rule 1, causing for the suspension of Rule 5, Sub-Rule 3, and Rule 10, Sub-Rule 10, and to allow the nominated members to present their credentials such that we are able to assess whether they meet the requisite governance qualities that can restore public trust in the institution of Parliament and to protect the gains so far achieved. My Lord, it is of imperative necessity that you allow this proposal and you suspend Rule 5, Sub-Rule 3, and Sub-Rule 10 and grant the nominated candidates 15 minutes to address the House such that we are able to make informed decision. My Lord, the right to be heard before a decision is made is constitutional. Even in the Bible, when Adam and Eve sinned in the Garden of Eden, God first called them to defend themselves before he passed judgment onto them. So today, we are going to make decision to elect Speaker of Parliament. It would be good for us to hear from them and we make an informed decision. Your Lordship, my name is Uchenn Geoffrey, Member of Parliament representing Kyoga North constituency in Amalatar district. I beg to submit.
Let me first of all begin by overruling you. Sub-rule 3 you talk about actually prohibits campaigning by the members nominated. Secondly, Rule 10 only talks about consent. So can we then proceed? In view of the fact that more than one members have been nominated, I now announce the ballot will now be taken.
My Lord, I mentioned Rule 5, Sub-Rule 3, and Rule 5, Sub-Rule 10.
I've already made the ruling. I will not go back to it. No more procedure. Can we please close the nominations and proceed to take the ballot? So, given that there is no any other candidate, I have 370 members present who are eligible to participate in the election. And in view of the fact that there is no more candidate, I close the nomination and I proceed to announce a ballot be taken in accordance with Rule 5, Sub-Rule 13. This election will be conducted beyond reproach. Therefore, for the sake of clarity and transparency, I wish to point out the following. Number one, everything will be done in the open, strictly in accordance with the rules. Two, the clerk will ascertain the number of honorable members present, and he has already done so. He tells me we have 370 members present. Each nominated candidate for the position of Speaker will designate an agent to come forward and witness the process of opening the ballot box to verify that the ballot box is empty. Ballot papers equivalent to the members present will be counted in the presence of the agent and put aside. When you, as the honorable member, arrives, you will be given one ballot paper in the presence of the designated agent. You will then go to the designated place to vote for your candidate. Suffice to mention is that the ballot papers are blank because nominations are conducted from here. However, I'm confident that each one of you knows how to read and write. You write the name of the honorable member you are voting for Speaker in the blank space provided on the ballot paper. Therefore, thereafter followed the marked ballot paper and inserted into the ballot box in full view of everyone. Voting will be by secret ballot and there is no voting by proxy. So can I have the agents forward? I'm not allowing procedure. Can I have the agents forward? I'm not allowing procedure. Can we have the agents forward? I'm not allowing procedure. Can we have the agents forward? Agents of the candidates. That is the ballot box. As you can see, it is empty, as confirmed by the candidates. Let me call upon the clerk to Parliament to start calling the names for voting. No, we are going to use the register of all sworn-in members to call the names. But as at the time when I was talking, the number I had received was 370. So that should not be a problem. Yeah. So we shall use the register of members.
Ayo Joyce Makomoy.
Read another one. Read another one. They have to come in succession. Where are the ballot papers? So what do you want?
I suggest that save time you read them in tens so that they line up, so that we don't spend time moving.
Ababiku Jessica, Abeja Susan Jolie, Abe Lilian, Abigaba Cuthbert Mirembe, Akamfua Topista, Achan Joyce Okeny, Acheng Jen Ruth Ochero, Achayo Juliet Lodu, Acheng Sandra.
Come.
Achia Kathe, Achia Lokiru Gabriel, Achia Remigio, Achola Catherine, Achola Catherine, Achom Alobo Joan, Achom Alobo Joan, Achom Esther, Achom Esther, Achon Julius Boa, Achon Julius Boa, Achora Nancy Odonga, Achora Nancy Odonga, Adeke Ann Ebaju, Adeke Ann Ebaju, Adidwa Abdu. Adidwa Abdu. Adome Francis Lorica. Adome Francis Lorica. Ayeku Patrick. Ayeku Patrick. Agaba Gilbert. Agaba Gilbert. Agaba Peter. Agaba Peter. Aguti Sarah. Aguti Sarah. Ahewa Wilba Manyisa. Ahewa Wilba Manyisa. Aine Godfrey Kaguta. Aine Godfrey Kaguta. Agilo Maria Goret Elogu. Agilo Maria Goreti Elogu. Akelo Beatrice Akori. Akelo Beatrice Akori. Akelo Lucy. Akelo Lucy. Akelo Rose Lily. Akelo Rose Lily. Achifeza Grace Ngavirano. Achifeza Grace Ngavirano. Akol Anthony. Akol Anthony. Akorkin Francis. Akorkin Francis. Akoth Angela Zonkire. Akoth Angela. Akuguziwe Ronald. Akuguziwe Ronald. Akuguziwe Lawrence. Akuguziwe Lawrence. Akumu Catherine Mavenjina. Akumu Catherine Mavenjina. Alenyo Marshall Godfrey. Alenyo Marshall Godfrey. Alero Tom Azza. Alero Tom Azza. Alero Tom Azza. Ali Moses. Ali Moses. Alinaitwe Silvia Tumuheirwe. Alinaitwe Silvia Tumuheirwe. Alion York Odiria. Alion York Odiria. Alum Santa Sandra Ogwang. Alum Santa Sandra Ogwang. Alupo Jessica Rose Epel. Alupo Jessica Rose Epel. Alieria Dennis Omodi. Alieria Dennis Omodi. Amanio Draville Sheila. Amanio Draville Sheila, Amanya Cohen Champene, Amanya Cohen Champene, Amede Agnes, among Anita Annette, among in Jane Francis Okili, among in Jane Francis Okili, yes. Angura Frederick, Angura Frederick, Angwech Colin, Angwech Colin, Anifa Vangirana, Anifa Vangirana, Anyakun Esther Davinia, Anyakun Esther Davinia, Anyang Janet Hope, Anyang Janet Hope, Anywa Rick Richard, Anywa Rick Richard, Augon Silas, Augon Silas, Awo Betty Ochan, Awol Betty Ochan, Apolot Christine, Apolot Christine. Ariko Herbert Edmund Okworo, Ariko Herbert Edmund Okworo, Arinaitwe Rwakajara Katambuka, Arinaitwe Geneva, Arinaitwe Geneva, Asera Stephen, Asera Stephen, Asimwe Amos, Asimwe Enos, Asimwe Florence Akiki, Asimwe Florence Akiki, Atan Okia Moses, Atan Okia Moses, Atugonza Alan, Atugonza Alan, Atuhoirire Arthur Kazora, Atuhoirire Arthur Kazora, Atukunda Rebecca Mubangizi, Atukunda Rebecca Mubangizi. Atuto Jacinta, Atuto Jacinta, Atwijukire Boaz, Atwijukire Boaz, Atwijukire Dan Kimosho, Atwijukire Dan Kimosho, Atiang Stella, Atiang Stella, Auma Janet, Auma Janet, Auma Kenny, Auma Kenny, Auma Linda Agnes, Auma Linda Agnes, Avako Melissa Naima Gure, Avako Melissa Naima Gure, Avur Janet Pachuto, Avur Jane Pachuto, Awor Betty Engola, Awor Betty Engola. Ayagarachi Jamal, Ayagarachi Jamal, Ayepa Maiko, Ayepa Maiko, Ayo Janeth Febi Obol, Ayo Janeth Febi Obol, Ayume Charles, Ayume Charles, Batum Ben Koryang, Batum Ben Koryang, Vavanga Wilfred Erima, Vavanga Wilfred Erima, Vavirie Kitio Sara, Vavirie Kitio Sara, Vavirie Mili Vabaranda, Vavirie Mili Vabaranda, Vabura Noel Kateike Matlida, Vabura Noel Kateike Matlida, Vajire Agure Henry, Vajire Agure Henry, Vagore Ngobi John, Vagore Ngobi John. Vaguma Speleza Muhenda, Vaguma Spelanza Muhenda, Vahireira Silvia Tumwekwase, Vahireira Silvia Tumwekwase, Vakashava Christopher, Vakashava Christopher, Vachireke Namboze Betty, Vachireke Namboze Betty, Banya Emmanuel Natal, Banya Emmanuel Natal, Baryayanga Andrew ajja. Baryayanga Andrew ajja. Baryomunsi Chris. Baryomunsi Chris. Basajja Subi Nsereko Charles Kauma. Basajja Subi Nsereko Charles Kauma. Baseke Fred. Baseke Fred. Basajja Idi. Basajja Idi. Batuwa Timothy Lusara. Batuwa Timothy Lusara. Bazanya Matayo. Bazanya Matayo. Bebona Josephine Babungi. Bebona Josephine Babungi. Begira Samuel. Begira Samuel. Begumisa Protazio. Begumisa Protazio. Vaira Emmanuel Wepuru. Vaira Emmanuel Wepuru. Vigirwa Nora Nyendoha. Vigirwa Nora Nyendoha. Vinji Patrick Nyanzi. Vinji Patrick Nyanzi. Virungi Anet. Virungi Anet. Virungi Caroline Nanyondo. Virungi Caroline Nanyondo. Visaso Abdu. Visaso Abdu. Bright Tom Amoti. Bright Tom Amoti. Bukenya Michael Iga. Vyamukama Fred. Vyamukama Rogers. Vyanyima Nathan. Vyevisho Sam. Vyuma Oswald Dez. Cadet Benjamin.
Chala Elma Capel. Chanda Bernadette Kodili. Chemonges William. Chemutai Phyllis. Cheotich Rufina. Dramviku Eric Sabiti. Drito Martin Andy. Driwaru Jennifer. Echodu David Calvin. Edakas Alfred Elalu Olale. Ediao Samuel, Edopu Peter Edeku, Ekoro Alex Irukan, Elem Leo, Emajud Peter Paul, Engola Sam, Aaron Tony, Etilu Margaret, Eunice Otuko Apio, Ezama Siraj Brahan. They've kind of filed those. Fungaru Caps Hassan, Gasheja Shaka Stephen, Goire Moses, Gonyi David Robert, Guma David Gumisiriza, Habiara Fortunate, Ibaseret Josephine Kibbs. Ibrahim Aisu, Ikiriza Knight, Ilukol Emmanuel, Isamat Abraham, Isingoma Patrick Mwesigwa, Ismail Muhammad Lomwa, Itungu Sarah Masereka, Jalameso Fred, Joyo Harriet, Kabasa Balaba Bruce. Kabanda David, Kabanda Minsa Nabengo, Kabarokole Sarah, Kabasharida Naomi, Kawiye Chofa, Kadaga Rebecca Alitwala, Kafuzi Jackson Karugaba, Kaheru Vincent Freedom, Kahima Moses Mugabe, Kajwenze Twinomjisha Wilson. Kaka Lubega Ismail Uthman, Kakoza James, Kakoza Joseph, Kalenzi Victor, Kalisa Jovrin Chomkama, Kambale Ferigo, Kampanya Abdul Swaib, Kamuntu Ephraim, Kanabi Jimmy, Kangwaje Stephen Rakanuma, Kankunda Amos Chibwika, Kansime Anna, Kanushu Laura, Kanyesje Masi, Kapyagon Brian, Karisa John Bosco Loy, Karisa John Bosco Koi, Karim Musa, Karubanga Jacob Atenyi, Karuhanga Gerald Kafureka, Karuhanga Gerald Kafureka, Kaseija Matia. Kasaja George Patrick, Kasigwa Gerald Vihemeiso, Kasidyanganda Ali, Kasuka Ali Methusela, Kasule Ismail, Kateshumbwa Dixons, Katoko Sylvia Damba, Katushabe Doreen Birunji, Katushabe Ruth, Katusime Adrien. Katusime Annette Mujisha, Katusime Jovia, Kavuma Samuel, Kawalia Abubeka, Kayogera Yona, Kenan Opio, Kenza Agnes Shuma, Kalai Peace, Chibaju Charity Kamhanda, Chichoncho Katabazi Patrick. You can tell me when you're ready. I finish this page, then the next one. Kiria Grace Padi Wanzala, Kiza Andrew Namitego Kaluya, Kiza Kenneth Nyendwoha, Chikabi Edward, Chinalwa James, Chinobele Herbert Tom, Chinshaba Patience Nkunda, Chiruluta Yusuf Junior Nkeretani, Chirumira Hassan, Chirunji Annette Pamela. Kisa Stephen Bakubalwayo, Kisa Stephen Bakubalwayo, Chiseka Salim, Chitanywa Sowed, Kitty Peter, Kitiyo Patrick, Chiwanuka Abdallah, Chiwanuka Kefa, Chiwanuka Sulaiman, Chimba Emmanuel, Kionga WCB. Chiza Hakim Saula, Komakech Christopher, Komol Joseph Midi, Kugonza Emily, Kungu Samuel Bamuteze, Kutesa Mary Kamuli, Kutesa Patrick, Kuichwin Grace Freedom, Kwizera Eddie Wagahungu, Chambade Amelia Ann.
Kyarampe Rebecca, Kyarikunda Twino Mujuni, Kyeyune Haruna Kasoro, Kyeyune Ivan, Kyogabirwe Jackie Muganda, Lakisa Mase Faith, Lwamwaka Catherine, Lanyero Christine Awany, Lenia Charity Kevin, Linda Irene, Lokap Peter Ken, Logose Sarah Annette, Loki John Baptist. Lokoru Albert, Lokoru Stevenson Yoyo, Lokba Emma, Lokwang Hilary, Lolem Mika Akasile, Loluku Fedil Logwe, Longoli Simon Peter, Mara Zahara Loirika, Mafavi Asha Navuro, Maganda Julius Wandera. Magogo Moses Hasim, Makumbi Henry Kamia, Marende Shamim, Malinga Isaac Maikut, Mamawi James, Mao Nobat, Mariam Seifa, Masava Karim, Masava Mohamud Mutenyo, Maseruka Robert.
There are those who have come. Are you speaking? Are you speaking? Check first. Maybe you stick.
Rubega George Willie, Rubega George Willie. No, we called him. Lowila CD Oketayot. Lowila CD Oketayot. Rubowa Sebina Javira. Rugorovi Amos. Rugorovi Willie. Lugwar Benson. Luchamuzi David Karwanga. Lure Eria Eric. Luimbazi Narukora Elias. Rwansasura Sara. Masiko Henry Moses. Masiko Henry Moses. Matembu Chris Wataka. Matovu Emmanuel Magora. Mawanda Michael Maranga. Mayanja Moses. Mbabazi Jacqueline. Balimbura Christopher Kibazanga Taban. Balimbura Christopher Kibazanga Taban. Meme Slivia. Migade Robert Dugwa. Mirembe Lydia Dafain. Modoi Isaac, Mande Julius Rud, Mpata Saleh, Mpindi Umali, Mubangizi Dedan, Mudiobore Abed Nasa, Mudukoi Fred Oduchu, Mugabe Robert, Mugabe Muzare Martin Kisule, Mugenyi Joseph. Mujira James, Mugisa Margaret Muhanga, Muhenda Ronald, Muhoza Desire, Muhwezi Jim Katugugu, Mujungu Jennifer, Mujuni Asensio Mari, Mukaye Miriam, Muchibi Eliasa Serenjoji, Mukisa Robina Hope. Muremia Ismail Sowed, Murindwa David Simbwa, Musa Noah, Musanje Moses, Musazi Henry Ariganyira, Mushabe Rujochi Ruth, Musila John, Mwine Mpaka Rwamirama, Mwiru Paul, Nabaduka Annette, Musinguzi Patrick, Musinguzi Patrick, Musisi George, Mutasingwa Diana, Mutevi Bernard Mugoya, Mutego Ronald Hanguja, Mutekanga Zadok, Mutonyi Rose Masava, Muyonjo Hussein, Muzaidi Kamis, Mwesigwa Mathias. Yeah, I'm now going to. Mweru Paul, Nabaduka Annette, Nabakova Judith Nalure, Nabawanuka Sumaya, Nabanja Robina, Navirie Annette, Nabukenya Brenda, Naguja Judith, Najuma Sara. Nakadama Rukia Isanga, Nakauchi Susan Nsambu, Nakazibwe Hope Grania, Nakasita Betty Mpongo, Nakai Julius Muntu, Naku Fiona, Naku Faith Loru, Nakwede Harriet, Naluima Betty Ethel, Namanya Viola.
Namara Dennis, Namatende Eunice, Namatovu Mastula, Nambazira Florence, Nambeshe John Baptist, Namboze Teddy, Namboze Teddy, Namere Justin, Namubiru Rabusheja Margaret, Namuganza Persis Princess, Namuju Sisi Dionysia, Namuju Sisi Dionysia. Namukuta Brenda, Namlondo Sarah, Namtawe Joan, Nangoli Gerald, Nangoli Umar, Nankabira Anne Maria, Nankwanga Stella Maris, Nantongo Fortunate Rose, Nanzala Metrin, Nasolo Eugenia. Natumanya Flora, Natulinda Eliab, Nawe Molly Kamkama, Naevale Sylvia, Naziwa Margaret, Ndezi Alex, Nekesa Christine Situma, Ngabirano Charles, Ngompek Linus, Ninkusima John Paul. Ninsima Evelyn, Nirinjimana James Ruji Kaberuka, Niyonsaba Alex, Nkrumah Roland, Nkunyinji Muwada, Namara Annette Oyes Vyamkama, Samba Patrick Oshabe, Segumire Muhammad Chibedi, Ntabazi Harriet, Ntale Sereko Madina. Nuria Hafsa Teko, Nyakato Asinance, Nyakato Dorothy, Nyamtoro Fiona, Nyeko Johnson Kezekia, Obiga Rose, Obong Peter Achuda, Obong Vincent Shedrick, Oboth Maxons Jacob, Ochan Patrick. Ochen Geoffrey, Ochai Maximus, Odongo JJ Abubeka, Odwori John, Ofono Opondo Podel, Ogama Ali Ismail, Ogwal Joseph Jones, Ogwang Patrick Obura, Ogwang Peter, Ojara Martin Mapenduzi. Ojit Peter, Ojok Andrew Olanya, Okasai Sidronius Opolot, Okelo Geoffrey Charles, Okelo Patrick Onguti, Okecho George, Okecho John Francis, Okeyo Peter, Okia Joan Aniku, Okiding Sam.
Okot Boniface Henry, Okot Peter, Okoya John Calvin, Okulo Francis, Okumu Gabriel, Okwere David Becham, Okwi Constantine, Olanya Gilbert, Oleru Huda Abason, Omara Paul, Omoding Emmanuel, Onek Hilary Obalakoer, Onek Alit Amere Dennis, Ongaro Obote Clement Kenneth. Ongertho Emmanuel. Opolot Okolinga Simon Peter, Orgumiriza Enid Athaire, Orone Derek, Oriema Simon Peter Adom, Osoru Morin, Osia Solomon Alemu, Otafire Kahinda, Otim Bernard, Otim Gui Isaac Ismail, Otto Edward McMott. Otobar Wellborn Odia, Ouma Willie, Owe Richard Machika, Owino Nicholas Simon, Parker Peter Pex, Paparu Lilian Obial, Pedun Josephine, Rachmari Beatrice, Rugumayo Edison, Rugumayo Edison, Ruhindi Frederick. Ruteraho Lilian, Rwakojo Rubina Gureme, Rwamirama Bright Kanyantore, Rashande Emmanuel, Sazi Godfrey, Nsange Jacqueline, Sebamara Richard, Sekabira Dennis, Sekindi Aisha, Senteza Richard. Shamjetana Sirwanyi Solomon, Sebuga Kimeze Bernardo, Sekitoreko Robert, Semwanga Javira, Semwanga Joseph, Sentai Muhammad.
Senyonyi Joel Besekezi, Serukenya David, Serunjoji Hassan Muchibi, Sewagude Robert, Sewungu Joseph Gonzaga, Suvi Chinyamatama Juliet K, Taban Ate Sharifa, Tayebwa Didas Kabumbuza, Tayebwa Thomas, Tebandeke Charles. Teira John, Tete Chelangat Evelyn, Tibiaze Peace, Tio William Taylor Oda, Tom Aliti Chandia, Tukahira James Vienjuru Hunter, Tumukunde Henry Kakurugu, Tumuramya Genensio, Tumusime John Bosco, Tumwebaze Frank Kajiji. Tumwebaze Mwine, tumwesije Anthony, tumwesije Elioda, tujaikayo Kebirungi Mary Paula, Twala Fadil, twesige Stephen, Twinamasko Onesimus, Twinomujuni Francis Kazini, Uhuru Nelson, Wako Joy Peggy. Wabusani Stephen Makwa, Waiswa Joel Azalwa, Wakabi Pius, Wakida Patrick Godfrey, Wakoli Godfrey Matembu, Waluswaka James, Waliomu Moses Muwanika, Wamakuyu Ignatius Mudimi, Wandera John Paul, Wandera Sadala. Wanyama Judas Tadeo, Wanyama Richard, Wanyenya Shafiga, Wanyoto Godfrey, Wanyoto Lydia Mutende, Wekomba Sarah Nambozo, Wembabazi Beatrice, Wokuri Geoffrey, Zake Francis, Zambali Blasio Mukasa, Zawede Victorious.
According to the list I've been following, I think the list is over. If there is any person whose name has not been read, you can step forward and be verified. Otherwise, I'm going to close the voting. Yeah. Okay. Please, if you know your name was not read or you came late, step forward for verification, and then you will be allowed to vote. Otherwise, I'm about to close the voting.
He's just saying. Leon York Odiria. Among Anita Annette. Niringimana James Rugi Kaveruka. Okia Joan Aniku. Sanzi Godfrey. Sebamara Richard. Zawede Victorious.
Chiwanuka Abdallah. Serukanya David. Richard. Sazi Godfrey.
Okay, I now close the voting, so we can go into counting of the ballots cast. Yeah. So the clerk is going to open the ballot box and power the ballots on the table, and then he will announce each ballot one by one in the presence of the agents. Let's proceed.
James Mukaga, you are going to hold votes for Jacob Obosobos. Atweire Doreen, you are going to hold votes for Honorable Mao Norbert. And Cassidia Ignatius, you are going to hold the votes garnered by Honorable Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obosobos. Honorable Mwiru Paul. Obos Maxon.
Display for them to see. No, behind, they wrote behind.
Obos Maxon. Obos Jacob. Jacob Obos. Obos Jacob Obos. Honorable Obos Obos. Obos Jacob. Jacob Obos. Obos. Jacob Maxon Obos. Jacob Maxon Obos. Obos Honorable Mwiru Paul. Obos Jacob. Mwiru Paul. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Maxon Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Honorable Obos. Obos Jacob. Mao Norbert. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Obos Jacob. Mwiru Paul. Jacob Obos. Obos Tayebwa.
That's spoiled. That's spoiled.
No. Yes. Spoiled?
No, we don't have a candidate.
Yeah.
It's just an error. No.
Obos.
We don't have a candidate. No, we don't have a candidate called Obos.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Jacob Obos. Obos. Jacob Obos.
Yes.
Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Obos Maxon. Obos. Jacob Obos. Obos Jacob. Honorable Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Norbert Mao. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Paul Mwiru, Norbert Mao, Oboso Boss, Oboso Boss, Paul Mwiru, Jacob, Jacob Boss, Oboso Boss, Oboso Boss, Jacob Boss, Obos Jacob, Obos Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Obos, Obos Obos, Obos Obos, Paul Mwiru, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Paul Mwiru, Obos Jacob, Jacob Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Mao Norbert, Obos Obos, Obos Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Obos, Obos Obos, Obos Obos, Paul Mwiru, Maxon Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Tayebwa Thomas, spoiled vote, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Obos, Jacob Maxon Obos, Mwiru, Mwiru Paul, Obos Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob, Jacob Obos, Paul Mwiru, Jacob Obos, Obos Jacob, Jacob Obos, Obos Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Obos, Obos Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Obos, Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Jacob, Obos Jacob. So, Honorable Jacob Obos. 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 Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Mao Norbert. Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Obos Maxson. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Obos Jacob. Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obos. 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 Paul Mwiru. Obos. 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 Paul Mwiru. Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obos. Obos Jacob. Jacob Obos. Obos Jacob. Obos Obos. Paul Mwiru. Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Paul Mwiru. Obos Jacob. Obos Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Obos Obos. Paul Mwiru. Paul Mwiru. Obos Obos. Obos Obos. Obos Jacob. Obos Obos. Obos Obos. Jacob Obos. Paul Mwiru. Obos Jacob. 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 Jacob Obos. Obos Jacob. Obos Jacob. Obos Jacob. Obos Jacob. Obos. Obos. Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obos. Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obos. 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 Paul Mwiru. Obos. 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 Norbert Mao. Jacob Obos. Jacob Obos. Paul Mwiru. Jacob Obos. 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 Mwiru Paul. Obos. Paul Mwiru. Paul Mwiru. Obos. Jacob Obos. 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 Paul Mwiru. Obos. 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 Obos, Obos, Paul Muir, Obos, 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 Jacob Obos, Obos, Paul Muir, Jacob Obos, Obos.
But that's boss.
The intention is Obos. Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Maxon Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Maxon Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Jackson Obos, Jacob Obos, Jacob Obos, Obos Obos, Jacob Obos, Muir Paul, Jacob Obos, Obos Obos, Obos Obos, Jacob Obos, 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 Paul Muir, Paul Muir, Obos, Obos, Obos Jacobo, Obos Jacobo, Obos, Paul Muir, Paul Muir, Paul Muir, Obos, Jacob Obos, 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 Paul Muir, Obos, 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 Paul Muir, Obos, 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 Paul Muir, Obos, 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 Paul Muir, Jacob, Obos, 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 Paul Muir, Jacob Obos, Obos, Paul Muir, Obos, 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 Muir Paul, Obos, 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 Paul Muir, Paul Muir, Obos, 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 Mao Nobat, Obos, Nobat Mao, Muir Paul, Jacob Obos, 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 Jacob Obos, 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 Nobat Mao, Obos, 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 Obos Paul Mwiru, Obos Norbert Mao, Jacob Obos, Norbert Mao, Jacob Obos, Mwiru Paul, Obos, Norbert Mao, Obos, Paul Mwiru, Obos, Paul Mwiru, Norbert Mao, Obos, Tayebwa Thomas, Deputy Speaker. Spoiled vote. Obos, Jacob Obos, Mwiru Paul, Obos, Norbert Mao, Obos, Norbert Mao, Obos, Mwiru Paul, Obos, Jacob Obos, Paul Mwiru, Obos, Paul Mwiru, Obos, 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 Paul Mwiru, Obos, 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 Jacob Obos, and finally Jacob Obos. We are going now to count the votes obtained by each candidate, starting with spoiled votes. Should I just say
1, 2, and 3.
3 spoiled votes. Okay. I shall invite the clerk with Honorable Norbert Mau's votes to count one by one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Paul Mwiru.
Paulo Mwiru 1, Paulo Mwiru 2, Paulo Mwiru 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.
Order in the House. Order in the House.
We shall now receive We shall count the votes for Honorable Jacobo Obos.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 63, 64, 65, 67, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 120, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 130, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 140, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 150, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 160, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 170, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 180, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 190, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200. 201 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 210. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 220. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 130. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 240. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 250. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 260. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 270, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 280, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 290, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300. And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 310. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 320. And 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 330, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 39, 340, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 360, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 370, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 380, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 390, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400. 401 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 410. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 420. And 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 430, and 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 441. 400.
Hey, all the votes are here. Where are the rest? Why don't you put them in the same envelope? These are for one. Then you can put the rest here.
Order in the House. Declaration of the Speaker by His Lordship the Chief Justice. Under Rule 14H of the rules of this House, where two or more persons are nominated for the office of Speaker, the person who receives the majority of the votes of all members present and voting shall be declared Speaker. So I now proceed to read the total number of votes polled and those polled by each candidate. The total number of ballot papers contained in the ballot box were 519. Total number of members who have abstained from voting, I have 0. Spoiled ballot papers, there are 3. Honorable Oboth Maxon Jacob polled 441 votes. Honorable Mwiru Paul polled 60 votes. Honorable Mao Nobat polled 15 votes. I therefore declare Honorable Oboth Maxon Jacob, who has obtained the highest number of 441 votes cast, as the Speaker-elect of the 12th Parliament.
Administration of oath to the Speaker-elect.
I call upon the duly elected member as Speaker of Parliament, step forward for administration of the oath.
Distinguished guests, and all those who are following the events of today, what is happening now is the traditional dragging of the Speaker to take the oath. Those who have been following have noted that the Honorable Jacob Oboth has polled 441, which is the majority number of votes cast, and he is now being presented to His Excellency the President for the administration of the oath. According to the Constitution, Article 82.10, the oath of the Speaker will be administered by His Excellency the President. That is in accordance with Article 82.10 of the Constitution and the second schedule of the Oaths Act, Chapter 19 of the laws of Uganda.
I, Oboth, Maxans, Jacob, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Uganda in the office of the Speaker, and that I will support and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda as by law established. So help me God.
So now that Honorable Jacob Maxon Oboth has taken the oath of the Speaker of Parliament, he is going to receive the instruments of power from His Excellency the President, starting with the mace. The mace is the traditional symbol of the authority of Parliament, the authority of the Speaker of Parliament, and this will be handed over by His Excellency the President to the new Speaker of the 12th Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. The Speaker has received the mace. He has received the authority over Parliament. Next, he will be given the Uganda flag. Parliament is a custodian of the Uganda flag, and His Excellency the President shall hand over the Uganda flag to the new Speaker of Parliament. And after the flag, it will be the coat of arms. Parliament is a custodian of the coat of arms. This will be handed over. And immediately after, the Speaker will also receive the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda from His Excellency the President. After the Constitution, he will also receive a copy of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament. And the final instrument of power that the Speaker receives will be the Speaker's robes. And once he has received the robes, once he has been robed, then he is fully in the stead of the Right Honorable Speaker, of the 12th Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. So the Speaker is being robed now. These are the ceremonial robes of the Right Honourable Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda. So at this moment, we can proudly say that the 12th Parliament of the Republic of Uganda has a new Speaker. Now shortly, the Right Honourable Speaker and his procession will officially be announced as they enter back in the House. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the procession of the Right Honourable Speaker of the 12th Parliament of Uganda, the Right Honourable Jacob Maxons Oboth. We now wait for the formal announcement.
Honourable members, Mr. Speaker.
Item number 12, communication from the chair.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, also the chairperson of the NRM party and Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Your Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Uganda, Honorable Justice Dr. Flavian Seja, the Clerk of Parliament, Honorable Members of Parliament, all staff of Parliament, the media, all Ugandans near and far who are following these events. Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Your Excellency and honorable colleagues, allow me to start by thanking God for this great day that the Lord has made. It is one of those great moments in our nation's history only made possible by the Almighty God. Let me share with you two verses from the Holy Book. The first one is in Isaiah, drawn from Isaiah 60:22, which says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." The other is from the book of Habakkuk 2, verse 3, which says, "For the revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay." I can testify before you all gathered here today that faithful and strategic patience has brought us this far, and we cannot thank God enough. I am therefore not standing before you today in this official speaker's regalia accidentally, but because God has made it all possible. For a boy who grew up in a rural village called Muafu in Toro district, who hustled to attain better education, and today, right now, stands before you as the Speaker of the 12th Parliament, it could only be by divine grace. And to God be the glory. I wish to thank my NRM party chairman, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for the confidence and trust he showed in my abilities since 2011. Honorable members, I thank you most sincerely for entrusting me today with the highest office of being your speaker, which responsibility I receive with utmost humility and modesty. God has spoken to Uganda through you all, through the national chairperson of NRM, through the NRM SEC, through the NRM Parliamentary Caucus, and through this Parliament. To those who may not have voted for me, I will be your speaker too. I thank the voters, my voters of West Kudama Central County in Tororo District, for sending me to the nation. I also want to thank the leadership and members of the Patriotic League of Uganda, a pressure group aligned to the NRM, for their support through this journey. Honorable members, the Speaker's chair is not a throne. It is a servant's post. My role now is to come before you to ensure that working together, the voices of the over 48 million Ugandans who send us here are heard, protected, and respected. Honorable colleagues, we are aware of what has been going through. I pledge a corruption-free parliament. Under my leadership, we will cultivate a culture of absolute integrity and zero tolerance to corruption, anchored in President Museveni's clarion call for corruption-free parliament in the next 5 years. Accountability begins with us. In the next 5 years, we will hold the executive and other government bodies accountable. But we must start with ourselves. As they say, charity begins at home. We cannot hide from accountability of government resources, yet we expect it from other agencies and departments. That will not work. 3, evidence and research-based debates. Under my leadership, the floor of Parliament will not be a theatre for hearsay or grandstanding. Our debates must be grounded in hard facts, data, and sound research. We must be fair and objective to others as we play our oversight function. 4, a people-centered Parliament. Under our leadership, every bill, every motion, every decision must directly answer to the needs of the ordinary citizen. 5, result-based appropriation. Under my leadership, budgeting will no longer be an exercise in financial engineering and distortion. It will be a service-oriented, results-driven endeavor to deliver services to our people. 6, an open Parliament. During this term, let us appreciate that unobjective and ethical media are not our enemies, but the public's eye and ear. We must maintain a transparent, decent, and open Parliament. When we close our doors to the media, a negative perception is generated. If we are clean and doing a good job, why hide? I will encourage a professional and robust relationship with the press at all times in order to bridge the gap between the House and our people. And lastly, on that pillar, proactive oversight. Under my leadership, Your Excellency, the oversight function should not be a post-mortem. We need not wait for public funds to be lost. Our committees should be facilitated to work, to monitor, intercept, and protect resources in real time in order to propel every effort geared towards the tenfold growth. Honorable members, I invite you to embrace these 7 pillars to regain the public trust. As I conclude, I appeal to our technical team led by my senior brother and fellow land friend, Honorable Adolf Mwesige Kasaja, the Clerk to Parliament, for their support. I promise to treat each one of us with fairness as we embark on working hard to harness the public trust, but know that we will require some rapid, highly visible, and structural changes to be made. Your Excellency and honorable members, my final promise to you gathered here today and all Ugandans out there is that I start this new responsibility as Speaker. I will remain the same oboth of both, not changed by the grandeur or majesty of a powerful office of the Speaker. Let us all serve the Parliament of the Republic of Uganda with humility, modesty, and dignity. Let us serve all Ugandans with respect and honor. I thank you. God bless you all, and may God bless the Republic of Uganda.
Election of Deputy Speaker.
Honorable members, we now wish to call for nominations for the office of Deputy Speaker.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, my Lord the Chief Justice, the Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, my name is Dr. Eunice Otoko Apio, the Member of Parliament representing the great people of Oyam County North in Oyam District. Honorable Speaker, women do matter in the affairs of this country and at all levels of leadership. I therefore rise in accordance with Rule 6 of the Rules of Procedure of the Parliament of Uganda to move that the capable Honorable Sarah Guti, woman Member of Parliament for Dokolo District, do take the chair of this Parliament as Deputy Speaker of the 12th Parliament of Uganda. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Sarah Guti is a committed legislator who has consistently demonstrated dedication to public service and parliamentary work. She holds a degree in social works and social administration, in addition to a number of postgraduate certificates reflecting her continued commitment to leadership and professional development. She possesses the integrity, the temperament, and ability required to serve this House diligently and fairly. Mr. Speaker, allow me emphatically note that as we have today elected the male Speaker, you, Right Honorable Speaker, it is important that this House now holds the principle of gender parity in its leadership. Electing Honorable Sarah Guti as Deputy Speaker would reinforce our commitment to inclusive representation and ensure that the leadership of Parliament reflects both men and women at the highest level. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Sarah affiliates with the Uganda People's Congress Party. Her candidature therefore speaks to the spirit of multi-party democracy and the importance of accommodating diverse political views and voices in the leadership of the House. Honorable Speaker, I therefore urge members, you honorable members, to support this motion and elect the Honorable Sarah Aguti as Deputy Speaker of the 12th Parliament. I also now congratulate you, Right Honorable Speaker, upon your election to lead us in the House. I beg to move. Thank you.
Can we have the seconder? 2 minutes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. My name is Dr. Gilbert Olanya, the Member of Parliament representing Kilak South in Amoro District. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to congratulate you upon being elected the Speaker of the 12th Parliament. I congratulate you. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to second the nomination of Honorable Sarah Aguti for the position of the Deputy Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, given the background of Honorable Sarah Aguti, aware that she represents the people of Dokolo District. Dokolo is fond of voting for very objective women. You recall the late Honorable Cecilia Ogwal. She was representing Dokolo District. She was replaced by Honorable Sarah Aguti. I am confident, given the fact that members of Parliament gave their mandate to the Speaker, who is a man. Since Ugandans, we believe in gender equality, I pray that the next Deputy Speaker shall be a lady, in the name of Honorable Sarah Aguti. Right Honorable Speaker, you recall Honorable Sarah Aguti, she is one of the most objective members of Parliament we have, very focused and very thorough. And she is not all that very luxurious. When given the mandate, she will never misappropriate the finances of the Parliament of Uganda. She will not go for buying expensive cars. She will not go for buying expensive clothes. Right, Honorable Speaker, I promise you, you will never see the Rolls Royce in Uganda again when Honorable Sarah Guti given the mandate. Finally, Right, Honorable Speaker, as you gave me only 2 minutes, aware of what is going on in the Parliament as per now, I am very sure when you are in the chair, Sarah Guti is your deputy, the issue of corruption shall never be heard in the Parliament of Uganda again. You recall the money meant for committees and everything. I'm telling you, in the last Parliament, we really suffered. When committee wanted to do work, you are told money is over. Therefore, as the chairman for Park local government in the last Parliament, we did not enjoy our work at all. All our monies, we didn't know where the money was going. I am very confident when you are there, Sarah Guti is here, the Parliament of Uganda shall really work. Finally, to you honorable members of Parliament, this time we need Parliament who will be people's center, as stated by the Right Honorable Speaker. Let us vote for gender equality. Let us vote for the betterment of the Parliament of Uganda. With these few remarks, Right Honorable Speaker, I congratulate you once again, and I move that let Honorable Sarah Guti be voted the Deputy Speaker of the Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. I beg to move.
Just before I call another, if there is any other nomination, and our rules, and if we are to play by the rules, Rule 5, the relevant sub-rule 8 and 9. A member making a nomination shall move a motion that the name do take the chair of Deputy Speaker and shall give a brief statement. That brief statement is of the background and qualification of the nominee, but not to say what that person can be able to do. You speak about the person. That is the rule. Because going into what the person can do is actually offending other rules, that's campaigning. And so, can I call for another nomination, if there is? Oh, as another one comes, let's have the person nominated to consent. You never know if the other people conspired against her and she's not willing to consent to the nomination. Is Honorable Sarah there? The rules that applied to the Speaker's election applies to the Deputy Speaker specifically and generally.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, my Lord, the Chief Justice, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, and fellow Ugandans, I humbly accept my nomination for the Deputy Speaker, and I pledge fairness, integrity, and commitment to the Constitution in the service of all Ugandans. I say all this for God and my country.
Next nomination.
Honorable Speaker, I take honor to observe the protocol. In reference to Article 82 of the Constitution of Uganda, Rule 6 of our Rules of Procedure of Parliament, I hereby stand to move a motion to nominate Honorable Nyakato Asinas, Member of Parliament, Hoima City, for the position of Deputy Speakership of the 12th Parliament of Uganda, 2026-2031. I beg to nominate. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me give a brief statement to the nomination mentioned above. Honorable Nyakata Asinas is pure. She is holy. She is absolutely white. It is from this equity background that I rise with profound honor and a deep sense of duty to second the nomination of a colleague, a patriotic, a nationalist, and a proven servant to this House. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, Honorable Nyakata Asinas, a woman member of Parliament, Hoima City, is a person fit to the office of high dignity in this country as Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Uganda. Honorable members, election defines institutions, but leadership defines legacy. Today this House has a chance to choose not just a unique presiding officer, but a custodian of its dignity, a defender of its independence, and a driver of its purpose. That personality is practically observed in the right honorable in the member of Parliament I'm nominating for Deputy Speakership. Members, allow me present to you a case of Honorable Nyakato Asinas, whose record speaks louder than any other factor as mentioned. Competence. Honorable Nyakato Asinas is a competence forged in experience. He is not a stranger to this House. This is a second time of her service in Parliament, with resilience as exhibited from the people of Hoima who have elected her to the second term of service to this House. She has a distinguished character. She is eloquent, resourceful, and of sound mind. Before she was elected as a member of Parliament, to hold this badge, she served as a policy analyst to this very House. She has served as a shadow minister for energy and mineral development, and also as a shadow minister for agriculture. The good Honorable Nyakata Asinas stands the atomy of Parliament, its rules, its commitment with the committees and its bottlenecks, not from theory, not even from service, but all considerations. Honorable Nyakata Asinas is a product of Kitara Secondary School and Mandela Secondary School, where he attained her certificate of education and higher and advanced certificate of education as she's a distinguished alumni of the Uganda Management Institute, where he earned a bachelor's degree in social administration and a postgraduate diploma in public policy and management. Honorable members, the person I present before you, Honorable Nyakata Asinas, has equally earned a postgraduate diploma in project planning and management and a master's in project planning and management from Kampala International University. Honorable Nyakata Asinas obtained a master's degree in policy, in public policy and governance from Uganda Management Institute, and is now a candidate of PhD degree in the University of Cape Town. She is therefore not only learned but also fit for purpose and committed to the discipline thought that this House would possess. Honorable members, as we focus for a vision of an independent parliament, right honorable speakers and colleagues, the doctrine of separation of powers is not a suggestion, but rather a constitutional demand. Under Honorable Nyakata Asina's stewardship as a deputy speaker in this House, will jealously guard its independence from executive and judiciary dictatorship and interdictions or elsewhere. Honorable Nyakata Asinas will ensure that the different portfolio in Parliament are streamlined and work independently, free from overlap, interference, and any paralysis that would affect the performance of this House and any other business. Honorable Nyakata Asinas believes as much as is not only a member to this House, but a committed servant of God, and therefore fit for purpose to streamlining the dignity and the integrity of this House. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, Parliament works for the people. For so long, as a member of Parliament, and as colleagues you can observe, our constituents have asked us for so long, what does this Parliament do for us? Honorable Nyakata Asinas is the answer to this simple question. Parliament must be people-centered, and in the spirit of Article 1 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, she is committed and a defending candidate fit for this purpose to service the interests of Ugandans. Right Honorable Speaker and colleague. Parliament that sits in dignity, debate, and the glory also glorifies the people, the electorates, and the taxpayers' money can be saved. Right Honorable Speaker, as I wind up, the Honorable Member of Parliament I'm presenting before you for this higher office shares no any blemish on her integrity, and her leadership leads by example. She's a member of 2 times in this House where the public trust in institution of Parliament is declining. Honorable Nyakata Asinas is the answer for this, to reclaim the glory of Parliament. In conclusion, Right Honorable Speakers and members, as I conclude, I have a clarion call to this House. Honorable members, today we are not electing the Vice Speaker, but we are electing the Deputy Speaker who will work interchangeably with the Speaker elected. We are not electing the whips for different parties, but we are rather electing the Speaker of the members of Parliament in line with the interests of the people of Uganda. To my colleagues in NRM, you seek a Deputy Speaker who will protect the dignity of government business while defending the integrity of this House. Nyakata Asinas is a bridge. My brothers and sisters from the opposition, you seek a presiding officer who will guarantee you right to speak, to dissent, and to be heard without fear or favor or any other interference. Honorable Nyakata Asinas is the answer to this. Honorable members, as I wind up, Honorable Nyakata Asinas is not the candidate of a region or a party. A minute, Right Honorable, and I wind up.
You've used about 5 minutes out of 3.
I therefore call upon each of you, members of the opposition, members of the NRM, members of the independent, and any representative members of special interest groups, to vote consciously while in consideration of the interests of the people you serve. And this is the answer as to why I front Honorable Nyakata Asinas. I second her nomination. I talk about her nomination in the name of the people, in the interest of the people of Uganda, in the voice of the people of Uganda, and the spirit of the people that the Uganda I want. I do hereby recommend you, honorable members, to vote for the candidate that I present before you in the voice of the people and the voice of the God. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Honorable Nyakata Asinas, a fitting candidate to the 12th Parliament as a Deputy Speaker.
Seconder? Well, I thought he said he's seconding.
No, I am seconding.
So who is the nominator?
That is the nominator.
He said he was seconding and talking about the candidate. But right, Honorable Betty, go ahead. I would take it that you are seconder.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Right Honorable Speaker, Our Lordship, the Chief Justice of Uganda, colleagues, the members of Parliament, I'm here to second the candidature of Honorable Nyakato Asinas for the deputyship of the 12th Parliament